So this is going to be my first tour, my first mock tour video, and behold the kitchen of the soup kitchen. I'll show you around. It's gonna be the first in a series. Anyway, I have a little surprise in these fridges. Let's start with that. Huge thanks to my buddy Khan, who made the original kitchen that I pretty much just upgraded. So I get rid of group 9 and group 14, and there's something in the fridge and the freezer. Obviously this is the fridge and this is the freezer, but what do we have here? These are the only these are the only eggs and shells that I could find, so they're big, but whatever. I put them in here. We've got some milk and some orange juice, and in the freezer we've got a rainbow of lollipops, because who doesn't love lollipops? Or, not lollipops, popsicles. What am I talking about? Still, who doesn't love popsicles on a nice hot day, too? And, it's like I can think of one person who really loves popsicles. Oh, man. He would have a game day. Well, he probably wouldn't, because he's a nice guy, and, like, this is a soup kitchen, this food is for the poor. I'm sure he'd rather the poor have them, because he's a great guy. These are ice cream cones with vanilla ice cream. Some Slurpees. Don't ask me what flavor. I didn't really decide on a flavor. They're purple to match the elemental masters of empathy. Now we got three ovens and stoves over here. One has the chicken legs, and it's open, like you're taking them out or putting them in. They look done, so I guess someone's taking them out. These are teapots. I use a little hack I do with infinity stones. Like, sometimes I feel like one studs are too big, so I use infinity stones, because they're the smallest piece I can find. So, as you can see, I used one for the steam on these teapots. I also used two for the lids. Then we've got like a frying pan and a spatula. Like maybe someone's flipping that egg? I don't know. I'm not a cook. Now this involves a 1x1 stud being used to show that there's broth in there, because it's supposed to be soup. You know, it's getting to be winter time. People might want something warm to eat. Over here we have some cereal and some trophies. This is an old charity and the best. It's an old charity, big charity, best charity. And of course they've made it into the papers sometimes, and here's their little certification I made using this piece. And these are more infinity stones. You're gonna see infinity stones in a lot of my builds, I'm sure. I love the Infinity Stone hack. I learned the Infinity Stone hack when I was making figures, actually. They're great for like armor and metals and stuff like that. This is a phone because maybe the soup kitchen will get a call. I don't know. I mean, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Anyway. And this here is a sink. I did not make these cabinets. Disclaimer, I did not make these cabinets. I duplicated them and moved them around. Same with these drawers. Oh, and I'm the one who added the handles, but... Oh, it's that. I did not notice this when I, That's a bit embarrassing. I did not notice that little thing when I was making this build. I guess you can see the inner working. I guess you can see that this is just a, what is it called? A jumper piece? Yeah, so I asked my grandma what color she would like, because this would be like her kitchen, you know, she would be the one in charge of the charity. She liked the transparent blue, I think it's called. Let me look. No, it's bright violet. I think she called it blue. I was like, oh, I like that blue color. I was like, oh, okay. Here we have pizza, and we've got this one because, like, oh no, I imagine it not having cheese in case someone has an allergy to dairy. We want to include everyone here. Of course, if someone has a gluten allergy, well, I guess there's the soup. And maybe these are gluten-free, who knows? I do not know. And these are some cups with tea in them. I used the Infinity Stone hack here. I use that hack a lot. I used it a lot in this build. This build took me like, I don't know, maybe 3 days? And here we have a nice extra prep area. You know, it's like really big. This is a plate. This is the plate that I use to clone the rest of the plates, actually. Here's the rest of the chicken or turkey. I tried fitting it with legs, but it would not go in the oven. And then a giant cauldron, like a giant, it's a cauldron piece, but I'm using it as a pot. And in the pot, we have soup. We're making chicken soup. You can see, like, this is all the broth, and then these Infinity Stone hack. I'm using that for, like, oh, these are some green veggies. That's corn. And I don't think there's anything in this one, but Infinity Stone hack handle. Like, that's supposed to be, like, you know, another pot of soup already made. we have some pie and 2 cookies, some hot dogs and pretzels, cupcakes, you know, some clean dishes, so you can just pick this up and go over here, put something on a plate, all ready to go. You know, this isn't the final serving area. This is like, they're gonna take the plates and they're gonna take these trays and the pot of soup and they're gonna put them in the serving area. It's like, hey, when you have time, like, this is all the stuff we have prepared. We don't have a dishwasher. We have a sink. So all the dishes are done in the sink, which is fine. I guess these are like dirty dishes, maybe. And then, I think so. That's the entire MOC, actually. But yeah, it's meant to look good from, I think I have 9 angles of it. Which is why I call it an interactive MOC, because it's made to look good from any angle you view it. Well, I guess, you know, there's one angle it doesn't look good from, and that's because you can't see it. But I figured there needed to be some walls, so I was just gonna keep the walls that my friends made. Make a few changes to the walls to make them look more like they're in a soup kitchen. But I didn't extend the walls or anything, because I'm not good at that kind of stuff. I also kept the little pillar he made. Just changed it from a wooden look to a stone look. Same with the counters and drawers. I copied the counters and drawers, and like, this is all me, right? But it's like, this part, that's him. You know, I duplicated the fridge and actually put stuff in the fridge, but yeah. I'm sorry, I'm a bit tired. And, this... Oh, yeah. Then we have some butter over there, because who doesn't love butter? But anyway. This is what we're working with. This is my soup kitchen. I don't know. I think I did a pretty good job. This took me about 3 days on and off. I mean, it took me like, I think I did this over like 3, 4 days. I don't know. And I just went on here like a few hours a day, maybe. I don't know. Maybe now. I can't remember. But this is the first MOC in my charity. This is a camera that I used because I went into render mode and took a ton of pictures, but renders weren't working, so I just used the screenshot tool. But it required a camera anyway. This is my MOC. And goodbye, camera. I do not need you right now. This is my MOC.